What's up, guys? Rampage here, presenting you with a double header. And the reason I'm presenting you guys with a double header today is because this battle I had only took 13 turns, and it was a pretty good battle, and I wanted to upload it, but I couldn't upload it by itself. It wouldn't be a long battle, and you guys probably wouldn't be satisfied. So I'm just going to give you a double header. So anyway, here we got the battle against WinterNecro. There is a WinterNecro on YouTube. I'm not sure if that's his. I'm not sure if that's the same guy I'm battling though. Only because I didn't see any Pokemon content on his channel, but I'll link him anyway just in case, or maybe I won't. I don't know. So anyway, I'm just gonna go for the Hidden Power Ice after I set up Stealth Rocks on his Mance after he goes for the Dragon Dance. Then he goes for the Fire Blast. I'm like, Dragon Dance doesn't help Fire Blast, so yeah. But he gets a crit, and I still lived that, which kind of sucked, but it's kind of cool to see that Bronzong lived a crit Fire Blast from Immense. So that's pretty cool. And I knew I could take a Fire Blast just because Bronzong is just a bulky beast. Like, that's what it is, a bulky beast. So he's going to bring out his Lucario, which has the balloon, so I couldn't hit it with the Earthquake, so I was just going to hopefully go for the Gyro Ball, but he goes for the Vacuum Wave, finishes me off, and then I'm just going to go out into Repushin. Oh yeah, and these Pokemon, they are from Wild Chase's OU database, so none of them are nicknamed except this Repushin right here, which is, I think, something Shofu made. Well, yeah, which is the Repushin Shofu made, I think. So yeah. So anyway, I'm just going to go for the bulk up because he's obviously going to switch out. Goes on the Rotom, hits me with a Will-O-Wisp, but I have Guts, so yeah, you actually helped me out. And I'm just going to go for the Drain Punch again, and yeah, your Rotom, bye-bye. So Repushin is basically looking good to, just do damage to his whole team. He's going to bring out his Randarosu. He's going to go for the Earthquake, but since I have +1 defense, I'm not worried about it. It doesn't do that much. Just going to go for the Payback, and that's going to do a lot, actually. It's going to do enough where a Mach Punch will definitely be enough to KO this thing. So that's all I have to worry about now. Well, what? Hold on, what? That didn't even make sense. So anyway, excuse that. But anyway, I'm going to finish off his Randarosu with the Mach Punch, or Landorus, whatever you want to call it. That's going to bring out his Scizor. Obvious Bullet Punch is obvious. I thought I might be able to take it, but he got a crit, which didn't really matter too much. I believe that this Scizor is Choice Banded just because he decided to stay in and go for the Bullet Punch again. And now I'm going to go for the Flare Blitz that will obviously KO this Scizor easily. Like, without a doubt. It's impossible for it to live. So anyway, now it's going to bring out a Celebi named Iceberg. Like, what's up with your name? Like, seriously. Anyway, I'm just going to go for the Flare Blitz, KO the Celebi, but I will take myself out in the recoil. And his last Pokemon is Lucario, and I do have a Pokemon that is perfect against it, which is this Deoxys Speed, that does have the superpower, which is super effective and super powerful. Hence the name, Superpower. So that's exactly what I'm going to go for. Go for the superpower on this Lucario. And that's going to be a good game, WinterNecro. I really enjoyed this battle. I hope you did as well. Hope you guys all enjoyed. And yeah, why am I talking like I'm ending the video? So I don't even know. But yeah, so yeah, here we are, and I'm just waiting for the next battle to come up. So, and here we have our second battle, which is against the Thericardotoddy, and this was actually a really fun battle. I really enjoyed it. After I saw the team preview, I saw he was using some pretty fun things, and I'm using some pretty fun things, and I'm trying to test out this new Azelf. So, I just wanted, dang, what am I even trying to say? So anyway, what I'm saying is, I thought it was going to be a real fun match, and it was. So yeah, this is against the Thericardotoddy, like I said before. He's going to lead with a Scavalier. I'm going to lead off with Celebi, like always, just to try to set up the rocks. And I do set up the rocks, but it was kind of a mistake because I completely forgot about the Mega Horn, but it paid off for me because he over-predicted and went for the Pursuit. So that's good. If he would have went for the Mega Horn, I would have lost my Celebi right then and there. So anyway, now he's on this Crobat. I got in the Gligar. He has the Flying Gem and is going to go for the Acrobatics. And that's going to do a lot, actually. That's going to do about 40%. So but since the Flying Gem is only like a one-turn use thing, if he switches out then comes back in, his Acrobatics won't be as strong. So he's actually going to go for the U-turn, go out into his Azumarill. I thought he might go for the Acrobatics again, but he doesn't, because I really couldn't hit that Crobat with my moves, really. Like, counter coulda, but I had to predict like at the right time. So yeah. So anyway, I missed like 2 turns of the battle because I'm being stupid. But anyway, I'm out in my loading. I'm going to try and Toxic the Azumarill, but he switches out into a Scavalier. So I can't do any. Well, I can try and scald it, but I don't want to. So I'm going to switch out to my Arcanine, get the Intimidate off, take the Mega Horn, but that actually does a buttload. So I'm thinking that thing is banded, of course, because yeah, it almost did half, and that's resisted plus Intimidate. And Arcanine's, not that bad with defenses either. So anyway, I'm just going to go for the Flare Blitz. He's going to go out into Electivire his father, so he can get a safe switch out into his Crobat. And I didn't really see any Stealth Rocks users on this team, so I'm free to switch Arcanine in and out safely. So I'm going to go out in the Gligar as he brings in his Crobat. He's going to go for the Acrobatics and then the Cross Poison. He probably wanted to just get the Poison Hacks on me, but he didn't get it, so now he's just going to U-turn out, go out into his Drifblim, predicting my counter again probably. And counter obviously doesn't affect Drifblim, so yeah. So now I'm just going to go for the Toxic on this thing because I want to. No, but because it's going to wither it down like always. He's going to go for the Acrobatics, and he has another Flying Gem. But this is actually a mixed Drifblim, which has the Hidden Power Ice as well, which completely caught me off guard, and it's going to cost me my Gligar because of it. So now Milotic is my best switch in because Arcanine's really low, and I don't want it to die to a Flare Blitz recoil if it could even KO this Drifblim. So I'm just going to go on to Milotic. He goes for the T-Ball, doesn't even do half, and this is my defensive Milotic. And I'm just going to go for the Scald to wither down. Now I'm going to go for the Protect, so it will die to Toxic next turn. And yeah, and if you haven't noticed by now, of course the background codes have came out, the background modifier codes for 5th gen. And I'm just testing them just to see which ones I like best. I definitely like this one. This is called Magma or something. I really like this one. I like the one I used before as well. So yeah. So anyway, his Escavalier is out. This thing is Choice Banded, and it has a lot of attacks, so I'm going to have to let something die so I can get a safe switch in the Arcanine. And since I really don't have anything useful, I mean not useful, what I'm trying to say is Celebi was the best thing to let go on my team because it really wouldn't have helped me too much. So I'm going to let Celebi die, go on the Arcanine, get the Intimidate off on his Escavalier, then go for the Morning Sun so I can have some of my HP back. And now he's going to go for the Aqua Jet. And this thing has the Water Gem, so like half of his team has freaking gems. Like, what's up with that? So anyway, I'm going to go for the Scald. Luckily get the Burn. That's the only reason I went for the Scald, so I could try and get the Burn hacks. And he's just going to go for the Superpower. It's not going to do a lot because Burned and Milotic is defensive. And defensive Milotic is actually really good. So now he's going to switch out into his Crobat. Not worried about this thing at all, as I'm just going to go for the Cover. This thing really can't hurt me, hurt my Milotic, since this is my defensive one, like I said, for the 4th time. He's just going to go for the Acrobatics. Doesn't do too much. It does a reasonable chunk, though. I'm going to go for the Scald. Get a Burn again. Well, this Burn really didn't matter in the end because I would have just protected right here, but I don't know why I didn't protect, so I made a dumb play. But not really, because I'm just going to go for the Recover after he Cross Poisons. He tries to get the hacks, but it would have really benefited me because of Marble Scale. And I'm talking really fast right now. I should just slow down. So now he's going to bring out his Chinchino. Yeah, this thing is Chinchino, right? I think so. So he's just going to go for the Bullet Seed. Probably has the Skill Link or Technician. It doesn't really matter because whichever one he has there, it's going to do a lot, period. And he got a crit on one of them, but it didn't really matter at all. Because I'm just going to go for the Scald. I'm going to let my Milotic die now just because I don't need it anymore. And he's going to go for the U-turn right here. And that didn't KO me, which it didn't matter at all, actually. So I'm just going to go for the Scald here now. And it does a nice chunk of damage to that. So yeah. So I'm sorry if I kind of paused for a second. I was interrupted while narrating. But through the powers of great editing, I am back. And so anyway, he's going to KO my Milotic. I'm just going to go out into my Heracross, go for the Choice Banded Earthquake. Should be able to take out everything else on his team. So yeah, let's just see what happens. He's going to go for the Aqua Jet with his Azumarill. Doesn't do much because he's burned, and he already used his Water Gem, so he's not Choice Banded, Life Orb, or any of that. His last Pokemon is this Chinchino, and I'm faster for some reason, which is wow. Okay, so yeah, that's the game. Good game, Thericardotoddy. I think you have a YouTube, so I'll link you in the description. Hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, leave a comment, leave a like, and I will see you guys in the near future. Peace out.